How am I gonna do this video? Because I have my chair right here. How are we looking? You're looking good? I think we're looking good. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be going through every single book on my physical TBR today. It's scary to think about because I have way too many books that I haven't read yet, and I hate that. We're gonna go through books that are on here on my book cart and on the bookshelf that is over there. Can't fit every single book onto my book cart. It is absolutely full. Hate this. It scares me. This chair is in the way of everything, so I don't know how well that's gonna work out. We'll see what happens. Before we go through all the books, I want to see and kind of estimate how much I think is actually here. All the physical books that I haven't read yet. I'm going to say, what would I say? I'm gonna say 84 books. I don't think it's 100. It might be. I feel like it's around like the 80 or 90. We'll stick with that. We'll see what happens. I'm scared. I don't know if I should take all the books off and put them on the floor, or if we just should go through them, because I can't really bother taking them all off. Should we take them all off? But I don't want to put them back in my cart. I've decided we're not going to take them off, but we're just going to go through them. Oh, bless me. Thank you. We're gonna start with the bookshelf because I have some books on here, but I feel like most of them I have read. We'll start with the top shelf. The only books that I haven't read on here is Addicted After All. I started it, but then I just wasn't in the mood anymore for it, so I stopped. Fuel the Fire, Long Way Down, and Some Kind of Perfect. On this shelf, we have The Score. I started that book, and I just don't like Dean. I don't like being in his mind. And then we have The Goal. Twisted Hate, I started, didn't like it, so I stopped. And then we have Twisted Lies. On this shelf, I only have Bad Blood and As Good as Dead, as you can see. Every other book I have read, it's just those two that I haven't. And I'm currently missing All In because I'm currently reading that book. On this shelf, I only have Without Merit and then The Housemaid. This is just randomly sitting here because I wanted to read it. And we're going to move on to the book cart because that was literally all there is. We have the book cart. I'm not going to grab any of the books out from here or the bottom just because it's going to take me a very long time just to grab. So we're not going to do that. On the top we have Babel. I still do not know. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to read this. I just saw that it was the last one and I grabbed it. Things We Hide from the Light. This is the published version, which I'm so freaking annoyed it's a different size from the indie version. I have two books in the System Divine series, which is the second book, Between Burning Worlds, and then we have Suns Will Rise. I love these covers. They're actually really nice. This one has the Eiffel Tower, but it's like a mechanic version kind of thing, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And then you have like this star, but it's also like the same. I haven't read them yet, but don't ask why. I haven't even read the first book, but I bought the rest because I liked the covers. Bloodmarked by Tracy Deonn. Read a bit of the first book. I got so far in. I probably have like less than 100 pages to go, but I just haven't picked it up and I don't know where it was now. But I am excited to continue. I really enjoy the characters. It's just this writing is tiny. It is so freaking small. I hate it. Next two books in the last two books in the Dirty Air series, you have Wrecked and then you have Redeemed. I see so many people raving about Redeemed. Apparently it's like the best book in the series. Her other book, which is Final Offer, I just haven't picked it up yet, but I probably will soon because I've been eyeing it and I do want to finish the series. We have the Renegades trilogy. You have Renegades, Arch Enemies, and then Supernova. On this shelf we have The Spanish Love Deception, Jade City, Jade War, and Jade Legacy. This is part of the Green Bone saga. I've just heard it's really good. It's a political fantasy kind of thing. I believe there's no romance, or maybe there's just like a hint of romance in it. I'm not sure. Then we have Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Then we have my two copies of The Secret History. We don't talk about that. I haven't even read the book yet and I've bought two copies. The Goldfinch finale. Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. And then we have Incendiary. I saw this a lot when it was like fantasy book talk back in like 2021, like 2020, 2021, but you don't see anything on it anymore. We have Stalking Jack the Ripper, Colty, You've Reached Sam, Forever Interrupted, Carry On. I've heard now that this author is actually problematic. I need to do my research on the author, but I only found out after I bought the book and I was like, oh no. This Savage Song, The Soulmate Equation, Realm Breaker, Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, The Song of Achilles. I feel like it's a crime that I haven't read The Song of Achilles yet. I'm just not into like Greek mythology. Yeah, Greek mythology. Anyways, From Blood and Ash, that's also a crime that I haven't read that one. Turn to the other side. We have These Hollow Vows. I actually really like this cover. It looks nice. Malibu Rising. Still haven't read this book. Vow of Thieves. The Dead Romantics. I'm pretty sure this is a like paranormal romance thing. We have A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. We don't talk about that book because I've heard stuff. Killjoy, which is the little prequel. This is the prequel to the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. It is so tiny. Then we have The Institute, Friar's War, the first book in the System Divine series, which is Sky Without Stars. And we have Darling Venom, Meet Me Halfway by Lillian T. James. Delilah Green Doesn't Care. We have Brutal Prince. This is the one with the guy on the cover. Yeah, you will not catch me reading that book when I'm around family. I'll probably just read it on my Kindle. Kingdom of the Wicked, Out of Love, Fairy Tale, Girl in Pieces, The Way I Used to Be, Back Up the Moon, Red Queen, Shadows Between Us, and If You Had Been With Me. And then we go to the bottom. We have the Atlas Paradox, Boyfriend Material, One Last Stop, Fix Her Up, The Thursday Murder Club, Little Lies, Cruel Prince, Hook, Line, Sinker, Confess. I can't even see the cover because I turned it around. Oh, it's called Wolf. This book is when I went to Rare and they were handing out like free books for like anyone just like to grab. I grabbed it and sent it to all my friends and we're like, you know what the heck, it's a free book, we'll grab it. And then we have the Rare anthology, which does not count because I will never be reading that. Now we're gonna move on to the like fantasy dystopian shelf. Oh my god, my legs. I swear to god, my legs. Oh yeah, should we go through these books first? We should go through those ones first. Before we go on to any other books, we're gonna go through the TBR books because I haven't read them yet, so they're still on the TBR. Alone with You in the Ether, The Song of the Mart, Love Theoretically, and then we have These Violent Delights. And then we have Powerless and Flawless right there. Let's put this down. You're not going to see my face for a little bit. On the shelf right here, we have Kingdom of Ash, A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flames. And then we have Daughter of No Worlds, which is randomly sitting there, with my SJM. And then we have more books that I still haven't read by her. We have both the Crescent City series books, which is A House of Earth and Blood and A House of Sky and Breath. Don't ask why. I have a hard copy and a paperback copy. Twin Crowns and Cursed Crowns, which I haven't read yet, but I really like the covers. It looks so nice together. And then on the very bottom, if you can see, we have Priory of the Orange Tree and then A Day of Fallen Night. On this shelf we have King of Scars, Rule of Wolves, Ninth House, Fire and Blood, A Dance with Dragons, A Feast of Crows, Storm of Swords, Steel and Snow, Blood and Gold, Clash of Kings, and A Game of Thrones. But I read that in completely wrong order. I'm supposed to start from here all the way up. Vicious and Vengeful, The Atlas Six, The Darkest Minds, In the Afterlight. This is the first book and then this is the third book. Don't ask why I don't have the second book. Legend, Unravel Me, Ignite Me, Restore Me, Defy Me, and Imagine Me. We're gonna count all the books to see how many we have. Put in your final guesses, people. I'm gonna do another recount very quickly just in case if I missed anything or I miscalculated. So this is stressing me out. I have to put my hair up. I definitely missed some books on the first count, 1,000,000%. We're gonna try one more time. I'm hungry. Did I eat this morning? No, I didn't. Never mind. I didn't eat. I finished counting. Was not in fact 94 or however much I counted. I realized halfway through counting I doubled the secret history and kept doing that over and over again without realizing it. I have 114 books on my TBR and I just realized I have over 100 books. Well, I mean, it does look a lot like so much. Not as bad as I thought, but I feel like maybe in December or start of next year we're going to count how many books I have. I'm currently on a book buying ban right now until I get to a certain amount of books that I need to read. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you liked seeing all the books that I have on my TBR and probably screaming at me to read or don't read, whatever. But did I say Red Queen before? I did, right? Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification bell so you know every time that I upload. And I will see you guys in my next video.